The movie opens up with Takuya, a web designer, who lives with his wife Yukuri, a nurse in the hospital. One day when Yukuri comes home after her tiring workday, she feels quite hungry and asks Takuya to order something online. Takuya starts searching for a food delivery app on his phone and comes across an app named Otodokemono, which promises delivery in just 2 seconds. However, its delivery fees are comparatively higher than other apps. Takuya finds this a bit strange but decides to proceed anyway. He downloads the app and orders 2 cheeseburgers. To his surprise, within 2 seconds the doorbell rings, and a beautiful delivery girl is standing at the doorstep with his order. She hands over the parcel and leaves immediately. After eating the cheeseburgers, Takuya tells Yukuri about how he got the burgers delivered in just 2 seconds through the Otodokemono app. However, Yukuri doesn't take it seriously and brushes it off as a joke. Just then Yukuri realizes that her body milk lotion is finished, and she gets angry at Takuya for not buying it in advance, especially when he stays at home all the time. Takuya quickly looks for Yukuri's preferred body lotion on the Otodokemono app and finds it listed. He immediately places an order, and surprisingly once again, the delivery girl arrives in just 2 seconds, this time with the body lotion. Both Yukuri and Takuya are left in disbelief at the speed of delivery. From then on, the couple starts using the Otodokemono app extensively, ordering various items. Each time the same delivery girl arrives within a mere 2 seconds to deliver their items. They even inspect outside their house to understand how it's practically possible for someone to deliver items in just 2 seconds. Despite their investigation, they remain clueless and decide not to dwell on it too much, considering it a miraculous and convenient gift from God. One day Yukuri decides to test the limits of the app by searching for 1 million yuan. However, the listed item turns out to be 1 million yuan plus the delivery charges, leaving Yukuri disappointed. She then decides to look for her lost engagement ring on the app, and to her surprise, the exact ring appears in the search results, listed with a price tag of free, except for the delivery cost. Yukuri quickly places the order and within 2 seconds, the delivery girl arrives with the ring in her hand. Takuya and Yukuri are left in awe to realize that they can order anything belonging to them for the mere payment of delivery charges. Yukuri then checks for her pet dog Meow on the app who ran away from home 10 years ago. Surprisingly, Meow is listed, and Yukuri places an order for him. However, when they open the box, they find only the remains of the deceased dog, as Meow had passed away a long time ago. Frustrated, Yukuri searches for Meow in an alive condition on the app and places an order. Astonishingly, this time the delivery girl arrives with a breathing Meow, leaving both Takuya and Yukuri in sheer disbelief. They realize that the app can deliver not only quickly but also from the past. The following day Yukuri goes to her job at the hospital, and there she encounters a patient named Mr. Tsukamoto who is desperately searching for his lost watch. He explains to Yukuri that it's a keepsake from his late wife, who passed away in the same hospital. Hearing Tsukamoto's story, Yukuri becomes emotional, and it reminds her of her own mother's final moments when she gifted her a necklace before taking her last breath. Later in the evening, Yukuri returns home and checks for her mother on the Otodokemono app. Surprisingly, she finds her mother listed, but the price tag is a staggering 160 million yen, an amount impossible for Yukuri to afford. She starts crying and curses Takuya for not being rich. The following day, as Takuya reads the news on his computer about 2 celebrities getting married, he casually checks their price on the Otodokemono app, only to discover them listed with a price tag of a staggering 3.7 billion yen. Takuya does some calculations and realizes that the value of any living person on the app is 40 times their annual income. Shortly after, Yukuri approaches Takuya and proposes that they should stop using the Otodokemono app, as their growing reliance on it is adversely impacting their lives and mental well-being. Fast forward to 1 month later, Takuya and Yukuri have plans to go to the theater to watch a movie. However, Yukuri is running late and is still on the way. Takuya, unsure about what to do, remembers the Otodokemono app. He checks for his wife on the app, and since she is already his, he only needs to pay the delivery charge. Takuya quickly places the order and has his wife delivered to the theater in a mere 2 seconds. They found the idea quite appealing, and from that point forward, they begin regularly ordering each other from home to sidestep the hassle of commuting through traffic. This not only saves them time but also significantly cuts down on their travel expenses. Even during vacations they manage to save half of their travel expenses. Whenever Takuya reaches a destination, he orders his wife to join him, effectively reducing her travel costs. This unique approach adds a fun and enjoyable element to their lives. The following day at the hospital, Yukuri uses the Otodokemono app to retrieve Mr. Tsukamoto's lost watch. Mr. Tsukamoto is delighted and expresses his gratitude to Yukuri. He promises her that if she ever desires something in her life, he will ensure to fulfill it. Later that night, Yukuri is delayed in coming home, prompting Takuya to give her a call. Yukuri suggests having dinner at a restaurant, but Takuya declines, mentioning that he has already prepared dinner at home. This leads to an argument between the two. In frustration, they both resort to using the Otodokemono app to order each other's presents at their respective locations simultaneously. In the next moment, they find themselves in a strange dark room with locked doors that won't open. They realize that a glitch occurred in the Otodokemono app when they tried to order each other at the same time, resulting in their unexpected entrapment in this mysterious place. Takuya tries calling his friend and instructs him to download the Otodokemono app and place an order for him. However, the app lists Takuya's price at a staggering 200 million yen, rendering it impossible for his friend to make the purchase. They attempt various strategies to escape from the room, but nothing seems to work. As an entire year passes, Takuya and Yukuri continue to live in this mysterious place, relying on the Otodokemono app to obtain all their necessities, including their beloved pet dog Meow. Takuya, being a web designer, is able to earn income through online work, but Yukuri lost her job as a nurse because she cannot go to the hospital. Their relationship also deteriorated over time and reached a point where they didn't even like seeing each other's faces. One day Takuya suddenly comes up with an idea to escape from this place. If he breaks up with Yukuri and marries another woman, the new wife could order him through the Otodokemono app by only paying the delivery fee, allowing him to leave this place. Then he will remarry Yukuri and use the app to order her for free, so she can also get out of this mysterious place. Takuya shares the escape plan with Yukuri, but she remains skeptical and harbors suspicions that Takuya might betray her. However, Takuya somehow manages to convince her to sign the divorce papers. Following this, he spends days and nights engaging in video calls with women on the internet, trying to find someone willing to marry him. To his disappointment, none of the women he encounters are ready for the marriage. Feeling disheartened, Takuya decides to share his frustration with Yukuri, only to discover that she is not in her room. This leaves Takuya surprised and wondering about Yukuri's whereabouts. Takuya immediately calls Yukuri, who informs him that she managed to get out with the help of a hospital patient, Mr. Tsukamoto. He ordered her through the app by paying the complete amount of 200 million yen. Takuya asks her to help him get out as well, but to his dismay, Yukuri denies helping him. She reveals that she is about to start a new life with Mr. Tsukamoto, who is a very wealthy man, and bids Takuya a final goodbye before hanging up the call. Takuya is left in sheer disbelief by Yukuri's betrayal, feeling heartbroken and frustrated. As time ticks away, 2 years pass for him living alone in this enigmatic place, rendering him increasingly miserable and lonely. The delivery girl is the only person whom he has seen for a year. One day when the delivery girl arrives to deliver Takuya's order, he desperately pleads with her to help him get out of this place, and in return he is willing to do anything. Feeling compassion for Takuya's situation, the delivery girl decides to offer him a job as a delivery boy within the Otodokemono app. She leads him through a door, revealing a vast space where thousands of delivery girls with identical faces work for the app. Meanwhile, Yukuri, now living with her wealthy husband, uses the Otodokemono app to order items for relocating the furniture in their home. To her surprise, when she opens the door, she is shocked to find Takuya standing there, having taken up the delivery of her order. The two of them look at each other, and a smile appears on Takuya's face. With this scene, the movie comes to an end. Subscribing to the channel will make my day better. See you in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye.